A pleasant welcome. This is 2A Radio TV, Africa Actions Network, based in Pennsylvania, USA. And today, my name is Tar UV Garnett. We are at the famous Ducor Palace Hotel, Central Monrovia. And this hotel was designed and built by Israeli industrialist Moshe Meir. It was opened officially in 1960 as the Ducor Palace Hotel. It was first the international class hotel in Liberia and was for many years one of the few five-star hotels in all of Africa. The inauguration ceremony was an international affair attended by President Sekou Touré of Guinea and Israeli Foreign Minister Godard Meir, among others. Intercontinental Hotels assumed operation in 1962, 2 years after the construction of this structure. And it was renamed the Ducor Intercontinental. As you can see the surrounding, the Ducor Continental hosted important meetings between African leaders. Idi Amin is said to have swum in the pool while carrying his gun, and the pool is now abandoned. We'll take a view and walk around the hotel. You will see the pool. And as you can see, just from a rare view, this is the much talked about canoe, just an example of the canoe that was fired by Martella Nippo. As you can see there, that is a canoe. It was fired by Martella Nippo in our history. And it was such a beautiful place. Former Ivorian President Houphouët Boigny was so impressed with the hotel during his stay that he commissioned Mayor to erect a similar luxury hotel in Abidjan. The Hotel Ivoire that you see in Ivory Coast today was adapted from what we have in Liberia as an abandoned structure today by Houphouët Boigny, the former Ivorian leader. The Ducor's various amenities, such as its pool, tennis courts, and a French restaurant, made it popular with tourists from the Côte d'Ivoire and Ghana, as well as visiting professionals from the US, Europe, and Asia. And it sits just at the top of the capital, Monrovia. And as you can see here, this is one of the biggest monuments in Liberia, and this is indeed the grave site of Liberia's first president, Joseph Jenkins Roberts. And so, unfortunately, in 1985, the Intercontinental Hotels management ceased its managerial operations over the Ducor Palace Hotel. With political uncertainty looming, the Ducor Hotel closed in 1989, just before the coup led by Charles Taylor, which hosted President Samuel Kanyando and marked the beginning of the First Liberian Civil War. The building endured much damage during this period due to both the violence of the war and to post-war looting, that is. During this time, displaced residents, as you can see the abandoned structure, currently we've been asked by caretakers here not to enter the abandoned structure because it is no longer safe for habitation. So we cannot access that structure. We just take a walk closer to bring you a real view of the abandoned, now abandoned, former famous hotel in all of Africa, the Intercontinental Hotel of the Ducor Palace. And so the war brought closure to this hotel, and during this time, displaced residents of many of Monrovia's slums began to occupy the hotel's empty rooms. In 2007, the Ministry of Justice evicted the squatters residing in the hotel, and in 2008, the government of Liberia signed a lease agreement with the government of Libya, who began in 2010 in preparation for a bidding process to be completed by June 2010. The Italian design firm Serupani prepared models of the renovated hotel. The project was delayed several times before finally being abandoned upon Liberia's severing of diplomatic relations with the Gaddafi government following the outbreak of the 2011 Libyan civil war that led to the death of Mohammed Gaddafi. So let's now take a walk after breaking the historicity of this area. Let's now take a walk to bring you a clear picture of what we've been talking about. This is a monument and the grave of Liberia's former president, Joseph Jenkins Brothers. As you can see here, this is the grave and monument of Liberia's former president, Joseph Jenkins Brothers. What a nice place. It's so breezy. The ocean breeze will not just give my camera a chance, but as much as possible. I think we've adjusted. This is Africa Actions Network 2A Radio TV, coming to you live from the famous Ducor Palace Hotel. Liberia's first president, Joseph Jenkins Rabot. This is his grave with the monument, as you can see from atop. And so we take a walk now to bring you. As you can see there, this area now is just occupied by passerbys, and some kids come here for recreational activities. And interestingly, when I entered the facility, I was asked, "Are you the one coming to do the shoot?" And I'm like, "No." So they come here to do their videos. This is how it has been for a couple of years now since its abandonment. So let's take a walk outside and move on to the abandoned structure that many Liberians have been denied access to because it is no longer safe for anyone to inhabit. It's no longer safe for anyone to reside. And so take a walk. This is the most talk about a cannon that was fired by Martello Nico in our history. And so interesting seeing this Friday afternoon Liberia at the Ducor Palace Hotel. Interesting seeing this. Very interesting seeing this. And so we are walking out where the monument of the first Liberian president was erected. And so let's now move closer to the structure. As you can see, young Liberians are here every weekend or every weekday morning just to amuse themselves. I met few young Liberians on the other side trying to make their music. Some of them are doing video shoots. And this is the sample when the Libyan government was lobbying to have this structure renovated. As you can see, inscripted on the symbol, the future starts now, Ducor Hotel. And unfortunately, following the death of the Libyan president, Mohammed Gaddafi, this entire project ceased. And so, as you can see, this is the famous Ducor Paris Hotel. This is the famous Paris Hotel. Some young people in there. As you can see, And so let us just bring you this and we'll close up from here. Lyco Liberia, Libyan African Investment Company, they serve this notice that the Libyan African Investment Company Liberia, Lyco Liberia, prohibits entry of any person or persons on the property of the Ducor's Palace Hotel without express permission from the company as indicated above, regardless of the discussion with any on-site security. Anyone found trespassing will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. And this was a signpost placed here when the Liberian government and the Libyan government went into an agreement to ensure the full rehabilitation and refurbishment of this very beautiful and historical structure in Africa. My name is Tar UV Garnet for 2A Radio. I've been bringing you up to speed with historical facts of the most popular Ducos Palace Hotel. You can take it from studio. It has been a wonderful time. Thanks so much for following us from across the world. Thank you so kindly.